Mapihikiho. Happy New Year, everybody. It's 2021. Let's celebrate. It's so exciting. So what we would normally do in our garden class this time of year is review our garden agreements, because they're really important to think about, not only in the garden, but outside in your regular daily lives. So today we're going to go over those garden agreements so you can reflect on it and think a little bit about it. Our first garden agreement is I will be safe. And as you remember, in the garden, that has to do with the way we hold our tools and carry our shovel and the way we are around each other with our tools. So the shovel, you don't want to have your shovel over your shoulder and be swinging around when all your friends are around you working with you, right? It could hurt somebody. So when you're safe, you keep your tool down toward the ground and carry it safely. Can you think of some ways that being safe is important right now in the real world that you're living in? Another garden agreement we have is I will be kind and respectful. And in the garden, when we talk about kind and respectful, we're talking about taking care of not only one another, but all of the things that nature brings us, all the birds, insects, pollinators, and of course, especially the plants. In the garden, we have lots of bugs and insects that actually are really helpful to the garden. We're in their home visiting. For example, the worms, which make castings for our soil and feed our plants. Can you think of some things in your regular daily life where you use kindness and you're respectful? The third agreement is use my time well. It's important to remember that you can never get your time back. So when we're in the garden, we focus on using our time well and working together to get the job done that we wanted to accomplish. Using your time well at home might be showing up to your classes on time and getting your work done. So at the end of school, you can go out and play and have a good time and talk to your friends. Our next agreement, I will have an open mind. So the open mind, when we talk about it in the garden, your brain's not exploding, is it? You're trying new things. So it usually is like you're trying some new foods or trying a different job in the garden that you've never done before. So right now especially, don't you think we need to have an open mind with using all the virtual tools that we're using to learn and having to adapt to all the changes? So this is also a pretty good agreement we should all have in a daily life. Have you ever tasted these before? These are mulberries. In the garden, we're always trying new things, tasting new things. Mulberries may be delicious or maybe not, but you need to have an open mind to see if you're going to like them. Pretty good. Try another one. So if you do all of these things, you will be your best self, right? When you follow these garden agreements, you'll know in your heart that you're being your best self, and this will make you happier and all the people around you happier too. In this laʻai lesson, we are going to be reflecting on these garden agreements. And so we'd like you to choose one garden agreement and write about why you chose that and what you're doing to demonstrate that in your daily life.
Oka olu olu, haoli ia.
Happiness is kindness. Treat each other with kindness and everyone will be happier. Right, Zoe?
Right!
Woo! Aloha.